Hello everybody, my name is Richard Powell and welcome to Getting Over It with Bennet Foddy. Now, I saw this game being played on one of the other big channels on YouTube and I thought, hell yeah, who doesn't need that kind of misery in their lives? So this game is quite clever in the way it's done really. So you're this guy here and you control this sort of sledgehammer thing with the mouse. No buttons, just mouse. And the idea is you have to basically do that. As you can see, it isn't easy. And you can, yeah. Okay. So I played this game for about 10 minutes before I bought it. Not before I bought it, after I bought it obviously, but before I made this video. To see if it's actually any good. And it looks good, but it's incredibly frustrating and hard. Hard is good.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped the food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much.
Yeah.
Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Just going for it.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip.
No!
I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, you see. It saves...
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
No. So it's very easy to fling yourself back down the mountain again. Like I'm about to do, I think.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
So if I can just... Why am I sliding? If I can just go poink. No! No, don't push yourself back down. Up there. Whoop. Can I not just skip that ledge and go straight to that one? If I can just get control of my hammer. Point. No! No! Look, if you could just kindly get up there, would be splendid. Thank you. Yes.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
Unreasonably
But
hard,
I couldn't
yeah.
bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to reach
really?
the summit
You want me to
that
get up
turns
there,
those
do you?
mountains into something real.
How the hell does that work then? So... No. We need to go... No. We need to go around here. And yoink ourselves up there.
When you're building a video game world,
Yes.
you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock.
No!
And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
No. No, no, no! Oh, there might be children watching. No swearing. Right. Yes. No. That's tricky. How on earth did you get into that pot in the first place? And why? Why? Right. So there's a light there, and there was another one further up. How on earth are we supposed to get up there? Because he needs the width of the hammer to swing it back up above himself to get to the next bit. If that makes sense. Let's try again. No. It's not right. I've got to be able to reach that light, haven't I? No, I don't think that's right. It's going to have to be like this. Yes. 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 No. Yes. Nearly. Nearly had it. too far away from it, from the edge. So what if I put myself on that? Can I now reach it? No. I can't get above it. See, there's a bit there. Don't think it's going to grip it. No, it's not.
What?
See, that's right. No, I just got to swing that hammer back up and grab that light, surely. There isn't enough time to do it. No. There isn't the width or the time to do it. I wonder if I can adjust my mouse settings to be a bit more sensitive to give me a bit more speed, or is that going to be a bad thing? Yeah, it doesn't feel like a good thing at all. It might just give me enough time to swing it. It makes it very twitchy though. Look, if you could just get some grip, it would be awesome. Thank you. No. Yeah, making it too fast. The mouse is too fast. Right, this should be interesting.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Well, I haven't done it before. I haven't got up that bloody thing yet, have I? 1, 2, 3. Hop. Ah. No. No. Okay. Just do what I did last time, he says. I'm going to turn that back down again. What? No. Why? No! Oh my god. Right. No, 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 no. No. This cannot be as difficult as I am making it look. Right, that. No. 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 Right, come on. Right. Now, if you could just please stop mucking about. Get up there, would be awesome. No, you really need to get to that first light. That's the thing, you need to get to that first light. Why? Am I going the right way? I don't think we can get up the other way. Look, if you was equipped with a hammer and you were in a pot, why would you go climbing up a mountain? And why would you bring a hammer? Or a pot? And why aren't you wearing a top? Right. Hop. No. Yes. No.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Oh. So close. No. If you could just sit there. Good. Get up there. Up there. Yes, 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 yes. Don't slip, don't slip, don't slip, don't slip, don't slip. Oh my God. Please don't slip. Gently does it. 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 No. Can I put myself on that ledge? Is that going to slip? That's it. Relax your grip. I think he's going to slip. Right. I do not want to slip back down. There. Right. Up. Up. For God's sake. Up. So I'm being too bloody careful. Right. Down. On that ledge. Just sit yourself there. Right. Is that good? Right. Please don't throw yourself back down the mountain. I may be losing my temper a little bit. Right, no, 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 right, that way. Yes. Right, then we need to no. God's sake. Right, down. No, 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 no! Ooh. Right. Why? Why can't you just do this gently? What's the urgency? Right. Right. Control. Right. I don't think that hammer is in the right place, you know. Yes.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
So this thing, there's nowhere for you to actually sit your pot on, so you've just got to plough your way up there, like that. Don't you dare! Luckily, that ledge is wide enough. With any luck, we won't fling ourselves straight to our doom. Right, so I just need to get to that black hook there, and then I can go. No, I can't. Okay. Let's go about this another way then. So I can't reach that, so it's got to be a... hurl yourself up there or push yourself up. Right, just get that. Don't hit the ledge. Don't fling yourself too wide.
Whoop.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
Right. So I've got to get myself across that, have I? Down. That's a solid object, so... How does this work then? But please don't throw yourself back down there. Would be awesome. No. No. Ah, right, I see. This could be tricky.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
Or maybe you're a sadistic young man who gets off on other people's misery. Possibly, right. If I can just put myself on there, huzzah, and get the hammer back in there. Is that safety? Relative safety. Gently does it. No.
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels,
supposed to go up
scan
there?
magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Careful.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
No. Okay guys, well I'm going to leave this one here. I need to have a break. So yeah, this one was called Getting Over It with Bennet Foddy. You can pick it up on Steam. I think I paid I think it was £5.79 or £5.76, something like that. It's a good game. It's pretty cool, but it's a bit stress-inducing to say the least. But I think I'm going to come back to this one. I hope you've enjoyed watching it, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.